Hey, Brett here with Quarter Properties, your Myrtle Beach area real estate expert. And today I wanted to hop on here and chat with you about our July numbers here in the Myrtle Beach area market. Can't believe it, it's August already. I have no clue where this summer is going, but time is definitely flying by. We've got some really interesting statistics that are coming in. I know a lot of people are continuing to wait for that 2008 housing crash, and they just know it's coming any month now. It's coming, but these numbers are really, really interesting, and they'll give us some insight as to whether or not maybe it is coming. So the first number we have is just the closings. How many closings happened in July in the Myrtle Beach area? When we look at single family homes, closing in July, we had 980. Last July, we had 986. So pretty much flat for single family homes. When you look at condos and townhomes, this July, we had 376 closings. Last July, we had 460. So the condo townhome closings were significantly down, 18%. So that market continues to face headwinds. When we look at pending homes, so these are the amount of homes that have gone under contract in July. When you look at single family homes, we had 1,140 single family homes go under contract in July. Last July was 966. So that was up a whopping 18%. So we had a very, very active single family home market this July compared to last. So a lot of buyers in the market. Don't know how the market's crashing when there's a lot of buyers out there shopping, but hey, folks are still waiting on that to happen. But a lot of folks buying single family homes in July. When we look at condos and townhomes, you know what? That was very active as well. We had 508 go under contract. Last July was 443. So that was up 15%. It's been a good while since we saw that active of a condo townhome market, but a very, very active buyer month for condos and townhomes in July. One of the things that was really interesting about these numbers is when you look at the single family homes and you break it down to how many single family homes were new construction that went pending versus resale that went pending. Typically in most markets, especially in the Northeast where there's less new construction, the vast majority of your homes going under contract are resale homes. When you look at our market in July, 580 of the homes that went pending were resale, and 560 were new construction. So pretty much half and half. That's how much new construction we have going on right here in Horry County. I'm going to come back to this number in just a second and tell you why it's even more interesting. And it has to do with price. Let's talk about our average price of the home sale, right? Again, people waiting for the crash, right? Waiting for the prices to crash. Our single family home closing price was $385,000 per single family home. Last year was $366.5. So that was up 5%. That's our highest closing price in 3 years. So again, if it's crashing, it's just not happening yet. We look at condos and townhomes, that tells a different story because we have had a lot of inventory. That the condo townhome closing price was $235,000. Last year it was $250,000, so that was down 6%, as it should be because we've been carrying a lot of inventory. Okay. Now, where I go back to that number of resales and new construction, half and half, this is where it's interesting. The average closing resale price, okay, was $401,000. The average new construction resale price, the average new construction sales price was $372,000. So a $30,000 difference between the average closing price of single family home of new construction versus resale, that's so interesting because typically in most markets, your new construction price is going to be higher than your resale price because the person's getting a brand new home, coming with a warranty, hey, maybe many years maintenance free. So that tells me these builders, they do not want to sit on homes. They've had inventory, they're making price cuts, they're getting their homes sold. And then you look at the resale market where you've got prices going up aggressively. Those resale homeowners, they're willing to hang on to their homes. They're not interested in dropping price. And we've actually seen a surge in resale homes coming off the market. So those folks just pull in their market because they can't get the price that they want. So that's what's interesting. The new construction homes, they're flying off the shelves. Almost half of our overall homes going pending. And that's because those new builders are cutting prices to get those homes moving. Resale homes, they're hanging on to them longer. And you know what? They're just saying, hey, I'm not going to drop the price. If I can't get what I want, I'll just pull it off the market. Okay. So now let's look at supply. When you look at supply, our single family homes, we're up to 4.2 months of supply. Last year at the same time, it was 3.9 months. Still kind of a seller's market there, slightly on the resale homes, on the single family homes. When we look at the condos and townhomes, this is where it's definitely a strong buyer's market. We've got 7.7 months of supply. Last year was 6.4 months of supply. So that has continued to climb. So we have inventory. So if you're looking for a opportunity for a good price reduction, it's in the condo townhome market. Okay. Now let's look at finally just new listings. And this is a sign of how confident sellers are to bring their homes to the market. When we look at single family homes, we had 1,277 single family homes come to market. Last year it was 1,212. So that's up 5%. So that's pretty strong. When we look at condos and townhomes, it's the exact opposite. We had 700 come to market. Last year it was 736. That's down 5%. So, which it should be. Again, lots of inventory. Sellers, if they can, this is not the peak time to bring your condo or townhome to market. So, all right. I hope you found these statistics helpful and interesting. If you did, please like the video. Subscribe if you want more interesting tips on Myrtle Beach area real estate or just real estate in general, or just tips about the Myrtle Beach area. So, subscribe so you can follow us there. There's lots of ways we can help you today in the description below. If you want the easiest way to shop Myrtle Beach area real estate, there's a link there to our website. We can search the latest listings and filter easily by what you're looking for. If you want to keep up with your home value, may not be looking to sell today, but you know what? Maybe the next year or two. Click a link there. You can keep up with your home value until the time is right for you. Got my email address in there and my phone number if you want to chat, and we'll be talking to you soon.